exists.
No,
and
no,
it's still fun as hell.
the board game and Evolution do not exist.
I played it. It's in my Amazon wish list. It's like $140.
Or is
lie
it?
to me. Don't lie to me.
More like your Amazon Lie Wish list.
I'm gonna look at it right now. Look at it. It's right there. $140.
That's not a real price.
Don't lie to me.
It's got a picture of a velociraptor using a bow and arrow on it.
That's totally fiction. Velociraptors aren't real. Just like Sasquatch or Michael Jackson.
What?
You heard
exactly.
Michael Cera?
Michael Cera isn't real either. He's just a puppet. Hello and welcome to the Central Nerdous System podcast, where everything is nerdy, like us guys. Holla!
It's been a while.
Yeah, who are you people? All you out there watching us, it's been so long. But, yeah, it's been a while since we did a podcast, but we're going to try and bring them back, see if we can get them done frequently now that the summer's coming along. In case you forgot who all of us were, let's reintroduce ourselves. I'm John. I'm joined here by Tyler Colesta, we're going to call Chico.
Hello!
Derek, who we're going to call Derek.
Hey. That's my name.
And Adam, who we're going to call Adam.
Aw. Why don't you call me
That's not my
something
name.
cool?
Fine, we're going to call you Chicken Nugget.
Nope, we're calling him something cool.
We're calling him something cool.
That's what he asked for.
So, for those that are new to this podcast format that we're doing, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about a variety of nerd culture topics. In the description below, if there's a topic that interests you, you can skip to it via the, little doobly-doo in the description. Also, if you want to read further on any of these topics, because you think we're all incompetent scrubs, links to articles that link sources and whatnot will be in the description so you can research on your own. So, why don't we get right underway with a bunch of video gaming news, and this is probably one of the more popular developments. Yooka-Laylee is being Kickstarted right now, and for those who don't know what that is by the developers of Banjo-Kazooie, the old rare title that everyone loves so much, and it's basically going to play similarly to it. So they're backing up on Kickstarter. One thing I want to know is, what do you guys think about this? Are you guys excited? Are you happy that we're going to be getting a Banjo-Kazooie-like game in what is considered the year for rare, as like some people are calling? What do you guys think?
I'm really excited. I played Banjo. I didn't play Banjo-Kazooie, which sacrilege! Oh God.
Hey, I haven't either. I haven't either.
But I played
Banjo-Tooie
like a lot when I was younger, and that was probably like one of my most favorite games. I'm excited. From what I saw from that video clip, it looks really true to what you would expect from them. So I'm happy.
I also like in the video that it kind of reminded me of A Hat in Time a little bit with how developed their alpha was.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, it wasn't really like a story one like A Hat in Time was, but it looked really nice for it being just, in development, which I think will help it on Kickstarter because it's showing like, hey, it's not just a concept. We actually have like assets that look really nice.
Yeah.
I don't really know much about it, to be quite honest. I didn't even hear about it until you guys said something to me about it.
Well, for those at home, Derek has literally been like in an internet blackout for a while. He just finally got out of the cave.
My roommate moved out.
Took his internet with him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. In the roommate agreement, I get the internet, and you can have the futon.
It was messy. It was messy in court, but we settled.
Good. It's good to hear. What'd you get out of it?
Though.
The rest of everything else.
Oh.
I like to imagine that he just like, well, let me pack my things. He just puts the router in like a suitcase and just walks out.
To be honest, he didn't even take that. I turned it in.
Nice. But I think the only issue I have with Yooka-Laylee is I'm wondering if these characters will become as iconic as Banjo-Kazooie, because they kind of seem like they kind of seem like the rip-off like Chinese 99-cent store versions of Banjo-Kazooie, because it's like similar mechanic to them, and that one's like a standy-uppy animal, and the other one is a tiny flying one that's rides on its back. it kind of feels like just like an homage to them than the actual, people themselves.
Killer Instinct, that was Rare also, correct?
I believe so.
What didn't Rare make?
I don't know. I got that when I first got my Xbox One, and it was
Which is basically Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah. I'm hesitant to see where they go with this though, because with all of the hype that's surrounding the Conker's Bad Fur Day, whatever, like level creator that's coming out, I don't know if it's gonna live up to the hype that it's putting out right now.
Yeah, I can see that, but I also feel like it might do well because there's a big push toward those late '90s like platformer games.
Yeah.
With A Hat in Time, this game, and just like there's just that kind of nostalgia towards them that's kind of peaking right now.
Lisa.
I'm always excited
Lisa's
for a
not
good
one of those.
Alone.
I'm always excited for a good remake, but they make me nervous.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what they'll do with this because it's not like a full remake. It's just like an inspired game. I want to say. So it's kind of weird, only in like the world of like making things, like you could have something that's something inspired when you were the one who made the initial property. Because of how like just ownership of the brand, how that goes. Yeah, I created that idea a couple years ago, and this idea is inspired by my own idea.
I mean, aren't all ideas really?
True. So yeah, that is an interesting thing. I'm looking forward to see what that does. Next up, I want to talk about another rare thing. Not as in like it's scarcely found, but rare the company. There is a big like rumor that Battletoads is going to be coming out this year, like new Battletoads game. And there's been a couple of things hinting at, like one of the Microsoft speech givers wearing a Battletoads t-shirt during his conference earlier this year in January. They've asked him if he did that on purpose, and he says, "I wouldn't wear something that was a lie."
I mean,
at least something along those lines.
It's not like that game doesn't exist.
Yeah. But he said, "I wouldn't mess with people's heads like that." So
yes, he would.
He might, yeah.
All company people would.
I would be so pumped if it actually was the thing, just because of the hype that I never got to be a part of back when it came out, and like
the nostalgia,
all the nostalgia around it. So
if they're gonna make it right, though, they have to make a 2-player mode that's just impossible.
Yeah.
I have played that game once, and holy shit, is it hard.
I don't think I've ever played it, to be quite honest.
Yeah, I haven't either. Because, I'm just like the biggest sacrilege in gaming. Like, I played nothing. I have the audacity to come out here and talk about Bitero games.
Fidget games.
Just give me like 8 dislikes like right now on this video, just because I'm such a scrub.
Please.
I dare you.
Thank you.
Please don't, though. Like, we like our likes.
We like likes.
I
like likes.
I like to be liked. Right?
But it never happens.
Do you like me? Yes? No?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Do you like me?
I rigged it.
I like me. I'd like me so hard.
Oh, that was the thing. That was Gravity.
Gravity Falls?
Yeah.
But, now, I read one article concerning Battletoads, and they said they were arguing that Battletoads would be a bad move for them to make. Saying that, though Battletoads has nostalgic value, and it's kind of like a meme status, that it wouldn't make as much of an impact as other rare games would, say if like a Conker's or a Banjo-Kazooie came out.
But a Conker's has already come out.
Well, I mean, like...
It was a reboot.
It was a reboot, and then the Project Spark thing is not technically a real Conker's game. They didn't mention Conker specifically, but you can kind of see how they're going. They're saying like they should go with more of the story-based ones.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you think about that? Do you think Battletoads is like their best bet at it? Or do you think there's something else that they could do to make it better?
Well, as Derek said, Killer Instinct would be pretty awesome to get rebooted.
I'm not really familiar with that. What is it?
It's a fighting game. They did release it. They did re-release it for Xbox One when Xbox One first came out. But it's a free-to-play game where you can. I'm not exactly sure how it works because I saw that it was free-to-play. I downloaded it. You only got to play one character like every week or something like that, and I was just like, okay, this is stupid, and undownloaded it.
Just like League.
Yeah.
You get more than one character.
I know. I just
go kill yourself.
I wanted to make you angry, Chico. And
well,
you fed
that
into
worked.
it.
I don't know exactly how it works, but I know it's free to play, but you gotta pay to really play.
Yeah. What if they brought GoldenEye back though? Rare.
I'd buy the shit out of that. I wouldn't buy Battletoads.
I'd buy it 4 times.
I feel like Battletoads is like, oh yeah, haha, Battletoads, but like, yeah, I'm not gonna spend $70 on a joke.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe I'll spend $20. It's like, dude, I'm not gonna spend $60 on this. I'm gonna buy it for what I bought it for, $3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that being a qualm there with Battletoads. I mean, I'm looking like I can't say I'm personally looking forward to it. Like when they said Battletoads, I wasn't like, whoa.
You're just like, Battletoads.
Okay, yeah, some people will probably be happy about that.
That's something I recognize.
Mm-hmm. Like actually, like having played like none of the Rare games except like Conquerors and whatnot, I would probably say like I would be more excited if they released a Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah. Than
say Battletoads.
Yeah.
Because Battletoads, it never really interested me. Maybe also, I mean, like, I don't know, maybe it's just the type of animals involved. I never really related much to frogs and toads. So.
But you relate to badgers?
Yeah. They don't give a shit. Badger.
Mushroom.
That's going to be the rest of the podcast. It's going to be
Badgers.
2 hours, just badger.
And then we're going to loop it.
Yeah.
Honey Badger don't give a shit.
Honey Badger never gives a shit.
So anything else about Battletoads, or can we move forward?
I think
Onward.
All right. So, now, I know you all loved Watch Dogs 1.
Didn't play it. Didn't play it.
It was actually in our worst game of the year list for our channel.
I wasn't in that one.
Average rating. But, for all you excited about it, they're making, well, it's rumored that they're going to make Watch Dogs 2.
Why? That is my question. Why?
Because the first one was so much fun.
Because who has one dog?
Tyler
you gotta watch.
Cheeky.
Yeah, only a real
one.
jerk will have one dog.
Yeah, you gotta have
the dog's
two.
Gonna be lonely. That's animal cruelty, Chico.
They should have called it Watch Dogs.
She was pretty depressed when my other dog died. And I want another dog, but my parents are like, no, you don't get one.
Just buy a schnauzer.
That's not a dog, that's a rat.
I want a schnauzer.
I would buy a corgi.
Shut your
Corgis are kind of adorable.
Corgis are the best dogs ever.
You gotta get the sword fighting corgis.
I relate to schnauzers. But anyway, back to the actual game. Now, what was said about it, these are the sources of the rumors. First off, some of the creative team have talked about ways where they could make it better. Where they could say, like, you know, if we were to make a Watch Dogs 2, we'd have to make some bold, new steps and challenge the gamer.
Make a different game.
Yeah.
Just gave up on Watch Dogs.
Some also said that if they make a Watch Dogs 2, it would not feature the protagonist from the first game.
Good.
Like, that was some developers talking about, like, say, like, in making this game, we would probably go with a different protagonist. But the thing that really kind of put out there that maybe they're working on it is on LinkedIn, one of the developers posted in their upcoming projects, Watch Dogs 2. So people were like, whoa, he's working on Watch Dogs 2? That means there must be a game coming.
Or maybe that's just like his hope.
I mean, you can work on a game and it doesn't get made.
But I mean, the idea that he's working on it, that means that there's plans.
Does he know that April Fool's was last month?
Yeah. But
if you can't tell, I don't like the game at all. I thought it was terrible. It was a GTA remake that added one-button hacking and made it kind of not that more interesting.
Hacking was really stupid.
Like I remember when I had Chico get the footage for our top 10 list and our dishonorable mention. He was like, "Do I have to?" And I'm like, "Yes, Chico. We need to put our dishonorable mentions in here." And he's like, You played it for like 10 minutes. He's like, "Here, have your footage."
And what was that footage? Me killing everybody in sight.
With explosions from power plant.
No, it was just a machine gun.
Oh, I thought you hacked.
Nope.
And blew something up.
There was nothing to hack around me, so I just started shooting people.
Like, the hacking mechanic in Watch Dogs is like the destruction mechanic in Split Second, only far less fun.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You never played Split Second?
I played the demo.
John, can we play that game more, please?
See, I just want to point out that Split Second, other than Trackmania, is probably my favorite arcade racer, at least for the console. Because that game, I heard about it and I'm like, maybe it'll be good. I watched the video and I'm like, this is pretty good. I bought it and I'm like, yes. And the part that makes me, I think you would like it, Chico. Like, we'll have to play it sometime, but
No.
No, I think you'll like it.
No.
It'll be fun.
Sim racers only.
Yeah, you said that about Trackmania too, and then like, whoop, gotta go fast. So.
The game was really fun.
About it.
Yeah, and the thing that makes me angry is that they actually, at the end of it, like, teased a sequel. But it never went anywhere because Split Second didn't sell, like, overly well, despite good reviews.
I wish they did, because that game was so fun.
Yeah, it was really good. I suggest all of you out there in video game world look it up. Just it's fun. I'll put a link to maybe some gameplay footage or a review in the description.
I'm coming over and playing it tomorrow.
It's gonna break into my house. I'm here.
Why not? It's Thursday.
So is anyone gonna buy Watch Dogs 2?
No.
I didn't buy the first one.
Yep.
No.
Me neither.
I got bills to pay.
Mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free.
I like it.
It's true.
Down.
I hate that they cage all the elephants. But let's move onward.
Elephant.
To everyone's
Elephant.
favorite.
Show it.
What?
Your hat.
Oh.
Oh, okay, buddy.
Elephant. Elephant. Shut up. It reminded me of it.
Before I go to our next topic, I just want to point out that Adam looks like the Dead Mouse logo with those headphones. It's just so massive on him. It's going to make some sick dubstep with those.
On an unrelated note, have you seen the GIF or GIF or whatever it's called?
The goof?
The goof of the DJ playing a live show. Like, obviously there's no music because it's not a video, but it's a DJ and like there's all the buttons and knobs and stuff, and he's using like the air above the buttons to make it look like he's DJing, and he's like, yeah, boop 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 boop, and then he turns to the guy next to him and he's like, they can't see me. He just keeps going. It's the funniest thing I've seen in a while.
If you can link that, I want to make sure everyone else can see the hilarity too. If you can find that again.
I probably can.
Yeah. But let's go on to our next actual topic. So everyone's favorite video game franchise, Five Nights at Freddy's. They put out 3 a while back, but they're going to be releasing Five Nights at Freddy's 4.
Oh, why? Why?
Yep.
Why?
It's coming out Halloween of this year. So
they pump those out faster than they pump out Call of Duties.
Yeah. I mean, the first game came out last year. Just think about that. Put that in perspective. 4 games in 2 years. Actually, not even.
No, 1 year.
Yeah, 1 year. Well, yeah, 1.5. I think 1.5 if you consider like 4 is getting a late year release. I'm pretty
Somebody
sure.
needs a hobby, a different hobby.
It's not a hobby.
I don't understand the appeal behind them.
I love the story.
Yeah, I will say that
you can only do so much with
good.
the story, though.
I've not played
that's why
it,
I don't understand why they're making another one.
Yeah, maybe I'll answer some questions. What happened at the first one, at the first Fazbear Freddy's?
But we know, really.
Yeah, but maybe there'll be something secret, or maybe it'll be an epilogue to whatever they'll. I get the order mixed up. I haven't actually played the games because I'm a pussy.
Me neither. Dude, that shit's scary.
Yeah, I don't like horror games that much, so I don't really play them. But I will say, like, I watch the game theory stuff on it a lot because it's interesting. I really like lore in games. Like, I'm not a big Pokemon player, but I really like Pokemon lore.
I'm a big Pokemon player.
Yeah, I should actually start like really getting more Pokemons because I really haven't touched Pokemon since I was a kid. But
you're not supposed to touch them.
Oh.
No, really.
I'm sorry, but when you put a Tangela in front of me, I just get all.
Whoa.
Whoa. But
not okay.
So I have another topic with Five Nights at Freddy's coming up shortly, but I do want to ask kind of your opinion. I know Adam voiced it, but what do you think of them releasing a fourth game?
I could not care less. I didn't play the first one, didn't play the second one, didn't play the third one. I'm not going to play the fourth one. I'm not going to watch videos on it. To me, it's going to be like it never happened.
Well, Derek, say what you really feel.
I am. That's what happens when...
Yeah, buddy.
Now, Adam, you're a little more familiar with the story of it. Do you think if they put out 4, it's just going to be beating a dead horse, or do you think they'll, given the creator, do you think he'll make something good?
I mean, he probably will. Like, 3's story was extremely unique. Like, I don't fully understand it, but game theories is going to help me.
It's different.
But the game... I'm still a little pissed off about 3. Like, it kind of made no sense. And the things to do to get the secret minigames, really?
Yeah.
Punch into the wall. A random section of a wall, a 3x3 section, that's going to be the number pad? Really? Really?
Really?
It's called Easter eggs, Adam. Look them up.
Do it in the jump scare like Matt Pat said. That was a good idea. You have to go through like all of those jump scares to get whatever. All
right. Now the other thing about Five Nights at Freddy's, just in case you haven't gotten enough, there are plans to make a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. It's in early development. They don't have a lot of the cast or anything mentioned or really a script. The only thing they have is a producer, Roy Lee, who worked on How to Train Your Dragon and the Lego Movie. He's going to be working on it, apparently.
That's interesting.
It's really interesting.
Yeah.
Because that's a super, major shift in production.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just going to be a kids movie?
I don't think it could be a full
Five Nights
movie.
at Freddy's before Five Nights at Freddy's. It could be a kids movie.
It could.
Paranormal Activity, Five Nights at Freddy's. That's pretty much how I think of it.
Oh my god, that'd be the best crossover ever. Oh no, our house was accidentally built on ancient pizza burial ground.
Why are you burying pizzas?
Honey, did you put these animatronics in the basement?
No.
What animatronics? No, it's gonna be a security camera.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of interested in how they would market that because it's kind of in like a weird middle ground of audience. Like, I think a lot of the younger people would be more interested in it. But the older crowd would be more of what a horror movie would be aimed for.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be kind of weird of how they would market that thing, but... What do you guys think? Do you think they could do a good job with this?
Game.
It could be interesting.
I don't think they should do anything with it.
I mean, agreed, but if they're going to...
I'd be okay with nothing happening to it.
Market it, make a game. Make a game, say in the game you're going to release a movie about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How do you think they could make this work in a really good fashion? Like, say if you were at the helm, they forced you to direct this film, what would you do to make it good?
I'd make it the most fucked up film I could. And not in a bad way to ruin the film, but to make it the best horror movie that there ever was. Like, I mean, it kind of already has that premise to it with the, animatronics coming to life and murdering everybody, aka the security guard.
I mean, they're just trying to fill up their suits.
Semantics, whatever.
I know.
But it makes kind of a good horror movie already.
Yeah, but to do that anyway, like, what the fuck?
I think like if they can do something like it's in the game itself, how they have those mini games that kind of do flashbacks, that could be a good way of arranging the film. Like you have like the night watchman guy that you play as your main character, and you do the story with him, and he goes into there and he's trying to avoid all the animatronics and keep everything under control. But at various points throughout the film, they do like a flashback, or like they could even make it complex and make some Pulp Fiction type stuff, going back to the previous parts where we show the progression of what happened there, and they come to like a peak at the end of the film.
I hope so.
Like that would be a good way to do it. I mean, they won't do it because it's probably going to be like a bro movie for the summer. But
Go ahead.
Can we Indiegogo a Pulp Fiction 2? Pulp Fiction 2. Or like pulpier fiction.
Even pulpier.
What we should do, we should put this
Freddy.
on our channel. We should recreate that Skype horror movie.
Oh god. No, that is the stupidest movie I have ever seen.
That's why we're gonna recreate it and make fucking millions on YouTube.
Nobody's gonna watch it.
Yeah, I would. Wait, I'm actually kind of curious with that film, by the way. How is that filmed? Is the entire film just looking at like the Skype call like this?
Yes.
Because though you are like, that's really stupid, I will say though, that is an interesting way of doing things. I would say it's very different.
It's
probably low budget.
Different.
Oh yeah, very low budget. You just have to set up Skype, pay some actors. I mean, I can't attest for their plot, but the concept is really good.
Yeah.
Just like a Skype call that like traps you in there.
Well, it was more like this girl got murdered and now she's taking it out on the people that... Yeah, she killed herself because they posted a video of her passed out at a party.
Nerd.
And then
handle it.
Now she like joined their Skype call
as a ghost
from beyond the grave and is killing them one by one while they watch.
Until she finds out who posted the actual video.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. No, what I thought it was there was a Skype call that got like kind of like haunted somehow, and that it would add a random person to the Skype call, and if they try to exit out of it or leave, they get murdered. That's why I thought the film was, from hearing it like just in passing. Which that'd be a good idea too. It sounds like an SCP.
Let's make it.
It sounds like an SCP, like a Secure, Contain, Protect. Like it's this like corrupt Skype program that just like adds people to the call and then murders them.
Some Skynet shit right there.
Yeah, buddy.
So
quick question about Five Nights at Freddy's though.
Yeah.
Why did they need a security guard? Like what was the point of a security guard?
So the animatronic suits, they have to move at night or else their servos are going to lock up, and they can walk around during the day because of the bite of 87, which one of the animatronics bit off the frontal lobe of someone's head.
Cool.
So they don't let them move around during the day, but they have to let it move around at night or else its servos will lock up, and they want to keep an eye on them, make sure like they don't break or nothing happens to them or no one breaks in.
Okay, so now is that from the developers themselves, or is that from a fan?
No, that's from the developers themselves.
I'm just saying, if somebody
and the game.
If somebody breaks in, they get murdered. What's any different from a security guard getting murdered?
Well, he has protection.
Does he?
It's really shitty protection. Also,
doors.
Yeah, I take Derek's side on this. Why do you even need a security guard? They're not going to get out. Just lock the doors.
Do they know that the animatronics, like the higher ups of the company, know that the animatronics like kill people?
They don't. No one knows.
No one knows except except the previous guy, the phone guy, and you.
Yeah, and I think others. I'm not sure.
But that still brings up the question: why do they even need a security guard?
Why do they even still have them if they're old and decrepit? Are they still using them? Like
yes.
They still use these smelly things that got.
Yes.
Like
kind of gross.
One other question: is there supposed to be like a time period this game is taking place?
90s.
1980? No, 1990s.
Yeah,
1993.
The first pizzas were like in the 80s, and these more recent installments are in the 90s.
So, Five Nights at One is 1993.
I was just curious because like
the second one is 87. Yeah, the second one's 87. Third one is later. I'm not sure exactly when, but
you did your homework.
Well, I was just curious because like pretty much from what I've seen is most of the game you're just looking through security footage, security cameras. Nowadays you can just do that from home.
Yeah, but I mean, so 93 they didn't really have that.
No, I know. That's what I was asking because if it was like current time, I think you could just do that from home. You don't need to have a guy getting potentially murdered because.
Yeah, but that's the fun in the job.
I know that's the fun in the game, but it's just I don't know logistics.
Mhm.
Yeah.
From an employer perspective.
Like, well, I could hire multiple employees after each one gets murdered, or I could just hire one and give him a home computer.
I could pay this guy's family, life insurance for the rest of their lives, or I could just give them a computer.
But I don't trust these computers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What if he sleeps?
The computer might lock you into a Skype call or something, or
then murder you when you post videos.
But like Adam said, it took place in what, 93?
The first one's in 93.
So at that point, there is no like computer to camera.
Yeah, no.
Application,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good thing about the good old days. You can have better horror there, because nowadays, like, oh no, the monster's coming. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, hello, I'm gonna get murdered over here. 911, send help. I got cell phone connection. It's like.
Yeah, but they wouldn't show up that.
Yeah, well, in all of the new horror films, they're like, oh no, we're in like a dead spot for the cell phones. It's like, shut up.
Those don't exist.
If you're in the mountains, maybe.
They do.
But
yeah, they do.
Yeah, in the mountains they do. But like, if you're just like in your house, like, oh no, I've got no signal.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I forgot to charge my phone. Well, Tyler would probably die in that case then.
Or like they fall into a pool and then their phone gets ruined. Like, right? Come on.
Oh no, I accidentally dropped it in the toilet out of fear.
Out of panic of dialing buttons.
9? No, that's a 2. I dropped it in the toilet. Oh.
No.
Now it's gonna be all gross. I can't use it now.
You fish it out and you ask the murderer for rice.
You can't. Nowadays they're becoming water resistant too, so it's just like.
Jump in and get it.
Yeah,
as long as they don't have a gun, you're fine.
Mm-hmm. But if you have a Nokia, you can just block that thing. You don't mess with me. Is that your Nokia?
It's a Nokia.
Nice. That thing. Like if Japan ever retaliates for Hiroshima, just hide under that thing. You'll be safe.
But it's cracked.
Even so, it'll still save you. The cracks will just divert the energy outward.
Nokia's never crack. Don't lie.
Well, then
that's just a wallpaper. That's just a wallpaper.
Don't.
It was custom made.
Lie to me.
So I think that's enough with Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's move onward. 2 racing games in the news that are both going to be coming out very shortly. The first one is one that Chico is interested in. Project Cars. It's going to be coming out in a couple days. The newest Big Puyo racing simulator to accurately represent all the vroom cars driving around the racetracks. It's going to be coming out soon. Chico, how much have you looked up into this?
Not recently, probably about a year ago, I found out about this through Reddit, and the first thing that I saw, excuse me, was a video of a Lotus, like early Lotus F1 car on the Nürburgring, and I didn't even know it was a game. I thought it was a movie. And then he was like, this was made on PC with this game, Project Cars. And I was like, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
No,
so,
that's just a screenshot from Rush.
It was,
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's like the newest sim racer that's coming out, like, soon. The only other ones I can think of is, like, Gran Turismo 7, which has been teased. They're making it, and I'm not that excited for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know of any other ones. But, it comes out, I think, this month.
It's coming up shortly.
Couple days, yeah.
Yeah, a couple days it's going to get a console and a PC release.
Yep.
And
2
though
days.
when I was initially showed it by Matt, he showed it to me like a year ago. I wasn't like fully enthralled because I'm just like, okay, it looks kind of like it was earlier in development.
Yeah.
Honestly, but it looked kind of like, Forza and Gran Turismo. I'm like, all right, another one. There's also a couple other games that were coming out, like Assetto Corsair and whatnot, that had similar things to it.
That's the other one.
But this one is getting some buzz. I have a link in the description that talks about it, kind of like in a review format. They got like an early review copy, I believe. And they said that it is on par with Forza and Gran Turismo, and it's a very strong third competitor to them.
Yeah.
And I think the thing that will help it out greatly is that it's going to be available for PC as well as consoles.
Definitely.
Because my issue is, I wouldn't have bought the newest Forza because I still haven't finished Forza 3. But, if I was on Xbox, I could get Forza, but I would be missing out on Gran Turismo and vice versa. Here, it's just like, oh, well, I can play this game. I don't need to buy an Xbox One or PS4. And if I do have either of those consoles, I can get it for it. I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
So, I think that's going to be a really strong point for it. I'm
Yeah.
just hoping that maybe its features are good enough and dynamic enough that it stands out from the other two games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm kind of iffy about is that they're only releasing the game with 100 cars. But to supplement that, there's going to be a new car released, I believe, every week after launch for forever until the game's obsolete. And the list that they have on there now, it goes from everyday drivers to the McLaren P1, like hypercars. It's like you can drive whatever you want.
Including the Buick LeSabre.
I wish I would drive the crap out of my car.
In HTC, huh?
What?
HTC.
What?
I don't know cars. What is CD's car?
The
HHR.
HHR.
Okay, anyway.
Cruiser. Oh, I would drive that around the Nürburgring. Just a tan PT Cruiser HHR. Just driving around the Nürburgring. Legend of Zelda sticker on the back. Driving like ZD.
Pretty perfect. But the couple interesting things about it, it was all funded on Kickstarter.
Nice.
And
Wow.
people who funded it on Kickstarter, if you funded a certain level, you got pre-alpha build access, which is where you're getting all this footage from.
Mm-hmm.
Some, if not most, of the cars in the game were built by players through modding.
Nice.
And all that good jazz. And I love sim racers. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. What about you two? Are you too excited about this, or? I know
Nope.
you're not the biggest racing fans, but
No,
It's another racing game to me.
I don't play racing games.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it, but if it gets good enough reviews, I mean, I do have a PC that can run, graphics decently, so I can probably do it. I'm getting a new computer that's gonna be even cooler. So, yep. So I may consider it. I'm not sure because I try to be frugal when I buy games, but.
Mhm.
But the other one that's going to be coming out that no one here is going to be excited for, NASCAR 15, coming out May 22nd, 2015.
What do you mean, no one? I'm excited.
You're excited?
I'm excited not to buy it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just to show you my lack of faith in the franchise, I am a huge NASCAR fan, and I'm not excited.
I think the last NASCAR game I played that I enjoyed was like NASCAR 09 or something like that.
See, that's not even me. The last one I enjoyed was 07.
Maybe it was 07.
It can't be 09. 09 was not on GameCube.
Whatever year it was on GameCube, and it was the best racing.
It's 2009. Let's release a GameCube game.
Hey man, I don't know. I had a PS2 and a PS3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but so what they're doing with this game is the previous developer YIIK, who made a couple games in the franchise that were lackluster to bad. They have given up the license. A new company, DMI Games, which is made up of two individuals. I forget their names offhand, but they worked on some of the old EA games, and I think the Papyrus games. Am I correct? I'm not sure, but I know they've worked with these games in the past. They have teamed up, make this game with some of the assets from YIIK. Now, I know you guys don't really care about it too much, but I do want to ask, what would make a NASCAR game exciting for you, and how can they, fix the NASCAR gaming brand in your eyes? Because lately, all we've been getting is just kind of like, same old, same old.
If there was the ability, if you crashed and someone crashed with you, you could get out of your car and beat the piss out of them. That would be cool. Like NHL, throw down with someone, should do that in NASCAR.
Well, like if they had in their story mode, like if you got into a thing with a driver, you could fight him in a mini game.
Anything. I feel like that'd be really cool.
You know why? Because they actually did have that feature back in 2004. Yeah, 2004. They had something like that, but it wasn't like a mini game. It was just a little cutscene at the end.
See, I don't remember because the last NASCAR game I played was the first NASCAR game I played. I haven't played a NASCAR game.
Yeah, but I know that's what I kind of felt was an issue back in the old days with EA. They put a lot of content into them, but then once they started getting to 2008, they were just we don't really care anymore, so we're just gonna give less content and charge the same amount.
Sounds like EA.
That is EA essentially. Their manifesto.
Less
ruin
content,
everything.
More money.
Less content, more money, ruin everything. EA.
Sponsor us.
Like Dawngate, cough, cough, cough.
We were talking about that.
We were.
In EA. God damn it.
So, let's move forward to a topic that you guys may care about more. Adam, Dota 2. Talk my ears off.
New patch in the international. Hey, bitch, you've been playing it. Shut up. You have to admit, you've been playing it.
The last time I played it, I rage quit after the first game.
Yeah, that was a really bad game. But, new patch.
They're just I don't give a shit.
I've never played it.
So, the new patch has integrated 10 or so new items into the game, which completely changes it.
Is it the Dagon 2, the redagoning?
There are 5 Dagons already before this update, John.
Oh my god! That's how much of a scrub I am.
Yup.
I thought there was just one.
There's 5 Dagon levels, John.
What? I mean, I had a Dagon, and I'm like, alright, cool, I have the Dagon.
But, so basically what has happened in the new patch is that supports are a lot more into it. Farming, in general, has been nerfed. Pushing has been buffed a little bit. Ganking is very important now. I'm not sure what this meta is, but I suck so far. So there's that. New items are really cool. It completely changes the game. The OP heroes, Juggernaut, Troll, Sniper, they've been overall nerfed. Some people... This is the Aghanim Scepter patch, too. So, a lot of people got random Aghanim Scepter upgrades. It's really cool. I fucking love it.
I don't know what that is. Because I'm a scrub. I just play Lena and Lion and get level 1 Dagons.
Yup.
Alright, so what's next on our list, John?
International, bitch.
Dota's go international.
So
what's next on our list, John?
Fuck you. So the international is actually a really big thing. The 10th team actually just got announced about 10 minutes ago. And
oh, really?
So the international.
Breaking news.
So the international is the biggest Dota tournament, biggest prize pool, like most well known, whatever. It's going to be August. It's going to be August 2015. The teams that have been there just announced today for all you compendium owners who watch this 3 days after these have been announced. Vici Gaming, Evil Geniuses, Team Secret, Invictus Gaming, LGD Gaming, Cloud9, Team Empire, Virtus Pro. Don't know why the other two. Malaysia, Team Malaysia, and.
Wait, Malaysia and Team Malaysia?
No, Team Malaysia.
I was about to say, like, they just are rival factions.
No, they're. I don't remember.
It's like in UFC, the Black Zillions versus American Top Tier, just in the same city, just like. Grrr.
Okay, and 9th is Newbie.
Oh, are they new?
Okay, no. So those are the 10 teams, and there's still the basically last chance qualifiers for people to get in. And
oh, that's our chance, dogs. We can do it. We can make it.
Actually, my Team Spite, is going to sign up and attempt to qualify for the international.
Nice.
Like legit. Like anyone can sign up. It's free. You go on Faceit and you register your team. My team captain Patrick, he's signing us up.
Here, link that later on. You don't have to link it right now, but just make sure you link that. Cause any Dota fans out there that want to maybe give it a shot, that would be a really interesting opportunity for them.
It's on the 16th.
You and me, John.
Mm-hmm.
It's May 16th, so.
What do you think of my chances of making it, Adam?
No, you and me. Come on, we can do this.
Me and Derek are the dream team.
Just me and you. That's it.
Yeah,
that's all we need.
2-person Dota team. We don't have the other 3 members. We just fight 2v5 and win.
5, I'm easily worth half.
I mean, you could just micro other heroes.
True.
Yeah. There actually is, my friend and I were talking about it the other day. One of the old people from Alliance, EGM, he was playing a pub game. 2 of his teammates disconnected, and he was playing a very micro-intensive hero, and he microed all of his things, and they won a team fight.
Nice.
So one guy playing 3 people, and other... Fuck you, Tyler.
Whoop-de-doo, this isn't League.
I don't even care about that.
Yeah,
I don't don't care about League either. I just honestly don't care.
Yeah.
I do want to ask Adam, this is my only other thing I wanted to really ask about it. Who do you think is going to win? In your opinion, do you think it's going to be of those 10 teams, or do you think the upset will happen? One of the LCQ guys.
I doubt the upset will happen because of the pool that has been invited. Out of the teams invited, I want Evil Geniuses to win, and if they don't win, I want Team Secret to win because I'm a fanboy. But EG is who I'm
down low. It's a secret.
Yeah, EG, Team Secret, and Cloud9. I guess those are my top 3 that I want to win. EG though, that's who I'm rooting for.
EG.
Oui.
All right. So that's Dota. We have one big topic remaining for video gaming, and I kind of want all your opinions on this. So recently, Steam decided to try something new. They said, you know what? We got a lot of dedicated mod makers. We want them to get some profits. So for Skyrim, they made it so that you would be paying for the mods, and the mod makers would get a cut of the profits. However, there was a huge backlash to this. A lot of very angry gamers who were playing Skyrim, and all these mods have been free all this time, now had to pay to put them into the game. Caused a big ruckus, and Steam eventually rescinded their idea. They said it was a mistake to try it on Skyrim. We're still interested in this concept, but we feel that we did not implement it properly here. So the things I want to ask you 3 are, 1, do you think the idea of paid mods is a good idea in general? Like, should there be mod makers that get a cut of the profit for making a mod for the game? And secondly, What do you think of Steam's decision of actually, going out there and saying we were wrong and rescinding it? Because that's something you don't really see many companies do. Chico, you have your finger raised.
Woo! First off, I think that having paid mods can be a good idea, but let the mod maker decide if they want to have you pay for it or not.
Mm-hmm.
And for the second part, Steam has always been known as the company to go to for PC gaming, and they're really involved in their community, aka Dota. Also other games like the mod. Obviously, the mod community is huge, but
Steam
it shows that Steam is really interested in what people actually have to say, and that they're actually listening, which is good for a huge company like that,
Like, they watch everything. Like, literally everything. Like, I know if there's a problem with Dota 2 and it's posted on Reddit, Steam will comment on it, and they will go and fix it, like, as soon as they can. Like, I want to see any other company like that do something like that. Like, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, look at people like, EA and whatnot, where when they make a mistake, they kind of dance around it, they kind of sugarcoat it, they don't really do much to solve there. They don't really listen to their fan base or people that like their games.
They just make games, and they know that it'll sell because who wouldn't buy this game?
Mm-hmm.
They're usually popular games.
Yeah. And the thing I really like about Steam there, and I've seen a lot of people on the internet, they've been really like Steam detractors saying like, oh yeah, Steam's a terrible company. Look at what Steam has become now. They're letting all these crappy games in. They're not doing good work. I will say, at the very least, the idea that the company came out there and said, we made a mistake, we're going to fix it, and we're going to try again in the future to make it better, that speaks volumes for them as a company. In this day and age, when companies' PR is just down the toilet.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, we fucked up. Here's us fixing it.
Yep. I mean, I think that's a good thing, because I know a lot of companies these days don't want to show weakness. Mm-hmm. They're like, oh no, we are an infallible company, and everything we do is on the level. I'm Barack Obama. I don't know why that's my voice for the company head.
Thanks, Obama.
I have no political leanings in that, just so you know. But
liar.
Don't lie to me.
All right, I'm a hardcore Republican. No,
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Huckabee 2016, but.
God
no. Like, there's just that kind of thing. Like, we can't, as a company, show weakness. When I think showing a little bit of like, yeah, we made a mistake, but here's what we're gonna do to fix it. Like Domino's. Just look at Domino's. Their entire campaign is really driven around like, our pizza used to suck, then we made it better.
I thought you were talking about the game Domino's.
Me too. I was really confused. I was like, how does that...
You guys don't buy Domino's pizza?
I do. I had it tonight. And it's just Domino's now.
Yeah, true. It's just Domino's.
Tyler, can we go get Domino's after this?
No.
It's apparently better.
Use the Domino's app and have them deliver to my house.
Mods. I think everyone should be able to earn something off of their work. I liked the idea of being able to pay for mods because I love the idea of supporting people for their work. I used to when I was younger, but I will no longer download music illegally, download shows illegally. Everything I do, I make sure I'm paying for it in some way because I am a huge supporter of supporting the things that you like and the things that you want to see more of. So when I saw that you could pay for mods, I liked that idea only because it encourages people to make more and better ones. I never personally use mods because I played Skyrim on the 360. So I never, like I said, I never used them, but I was interested in some of them. But I don't know, I would have liked to have that option available because I was always too lazy to also download them myself and install them. So if there was just an easy way to, buy it, okay, now it works, I would have loved that too.
Mm-hmm. One thing I think they could do with the mod, if you want to continue on that train, I'm kind of changing the topic, but.
I mean, the second part of your question, I love what Steam did. It takes balls to admit that you made a mistake, and if more companies did that, I think more progress would happen in said companies, if you know what I mean.
I feel like the gaming community would be better if people owned up to their mistakes more often.
And not just the companies, the community themselves.
Yeah.
Sometimes when they overreact, or they, you know how awful they can be sometimes. And
oh yeah, I'm a MOBA player. I know how bad communities are.
Yeah. But what I was gonna say was, I think if they do implement like paid mods, I think the way it should work is that maybe, like, you can market your mod depending on like the extent of where the mod goes. Like, for example, say it was like City Skylines, which has a big modding community right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you make a building in that and you put it on there, it's only like, one tiny thing. I would say maybe that would be like either a free mod, or at the very least it would be a very inexpensive mod. Because I mean, it's just one building. But say if like City Skylines were to release like a building pack or a map pack, or like if they made something that drastically changed how you play the game, like a Doomsday expansion or something, I don't know.
Or like adding a different region, like they have the base region, like adding like a completely new different region.
Yeah, like I think those would be good, especially if like they organized it. Like I know they have one that is literally like 141 buildings or something, like in one pack. Like, if City Skylines, they mark it out there and say, like, all right, what we'll do is we're going to sell this building pack. It's, like, all the buildings together. And, like, the ease is just, you don't have to download each individually. You can just download this huge building pack. And we'll give you a cut of the profits for each one that's downloaded.
Mm-hmm.
Be kind of similar, say, with, like, I don't know, like, Binding of Isaac, how they had the community remix mod. That was a relatively game-changing mod, in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Though stuff like, Northern Lion mod, which didn't really change much except for like a slight texture change, that one I wouldn't say would be a marketable one, because that's just, a very niche mod, and it's just a retexture of Isaac to look like Northern Lion, so.
Then there's like Civ 5 mods, like adding new nations.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
we're gonna mention mods, but not mention nude mods. Come on.
Yeah, nude mods.
I would pay for nude mods.
I mean, how long was it? I mean, back to Skyrim. I'm pretty sure the first 10 mods made for Skyrim were nude mods, and that was within 24 hours of the game being released.
Well, new video game better make a new mod.
Need them boobas.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, never used mods. Just throwing that out there.
I just remember, like, the only Skyrim mod I know is because I saw it on Rooster Teeth. They covered it, was they had the My Little Pony mod for Skyrim.
Oh god.
I just got this weird mental imagery of just nude mod and My Little Pony mod.
No, the Macho Man Randy Savage mod.
What was that?
The Macho Man Randy Savage mod.
Oh, all three.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah. Wow.
Watch, I'm just gonna get like a lot of like being like, that's a brony.
I mean, you are a brony.
I'm not a brony.
Sure you aren't, bae. Sure you aren't.
I'm not.
Anyway,
let's continue on. I'm not one. Wow. But next up, there's a new. We're done with video games. Let's move tabletop. Chico.
Oh boy.
What is it? It's Undercity, I think.
It's called Undercity. It's a game by Privateer Press. And that's pretty much all I know about it. It looks really good. It's $100.
Crap.
What do you do in it?
It's like an adventure role-playing tabletop board game, modular board design, over like 100 or something character figures, character sheets, stories, all that good stuff, campaigns.
What kind of genre is it? Like a fantasy or
it's
like a noir
fantasy
or?
steampunk. and it
no one's
mixes
done
in
fancy steampunk
Shut
before.
up. And it mixes in Privateer's new faction, the Cephalics, which are like sewer-dwelling experimenters that just take people and then make them into these hulking brutes with no minds that kill everybody.
Like me.
So that's pretty cool.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, like, I mean, $100 is a pretty steep price tag compared to other games I know, but it might have a lot of stuff to it.
Is this game out or is it coming out?
It is out. You can buy it.
I feel like I may have seen it played.
I believe it's fairly new. Let me see.
My dad has a group of friends. They're board game fanatics. Pretty much
Said
everything.
That very sighingly.
They're board game fanatics.
It's to an extreme almost.
Oh, I believe this was teased at one of the cons recently. I believe TempleCon, actually.
Adam, you were there. Did you see it?
Wait, what?
Yeah, this was definitely teased at TempleCon. The video that's on the page is from the TempleCon press conference.
Come on, man. You didn't miss the press conference, Adam.
I didn't miss the press conference, and I was not hungover that day.
Sure you weren't.
Fuck you, I wasn't. I'm trying to... Undercity.
Come on, you were there at Legend of the Hidden Temple Con.
Shut up.
It's almost like a Descent type game. And yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's pretty much Descent.
Yeah. When you were describing it, I was originally thinking it was going to be like an Arkham Horror style game, but I guess that's not the case.
No, that's not the case. No, it's
Not remember at all.
Yeah, it looks good. I don't know if I'll get it. It's $100. It's kind of expensive.
Yeah. That's a lot of money.
I'm not dropping the chang on that.
No way. I'll get Tyler to get it, and then we'll play it. Play it once and then forget about it.
Yep.
So. Yeah.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. I probably saw like. This isn't very long, which is probably why I forgot about it.
Mm-hmm. So, anything else on this, or can we move forward?
I think we can move forward.
All right.
I just want to say, I do remember this, but it's very, very tiny.
Mm-hmm. Chico, break out that counter. You know what time it is.
Oh, shit. I'm not prepared. You can't do this to me.
Star Wars The Force Awakens time.
225 days, 1 hour, and 6 seconds.
Holla. So, we're a little late on this topic, but I would say it's still a little bit relevant since, there's a lot to talk about with it. The Star Wars Force Awakens trailer number 2 was released to rave review and acclaim and speculation. So, the things I want to know is, what do you guys think of the trailer? Do you think it's a solid trailer? And what do you think it's hinting at in there? Is there some secret thing that you think is going on in there?
Is it bad if I haven't seen it yet?
You haven't seen the trailer? Look at it's right in the Skype chat. You better look at that right now.
I haven't seen it either.
I'm waiting for him to barge out of his room and beat the piss out. Oh God, he's coming! Oh shit! Oh shit!
I have not seen the first one or the second one.
That threw me off because I forgot that Adam and Chico are in the same house at the moment.
I just want to note Adam is playing Hearthstone and not paying attention to the podcast.
I am paying attention 100% to this.
Wow, you're just mad because we didn't cover Hearthstone Blackrock on here. Call of Hearthstone Black Ops.
I'm really excited because, Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
What did you mean by are they hinting something?
Well, I mean, the thing that really, kind of tickled my interest there was at the end there when Han and Chewie come in like, hey, Chewie, we're back. Like, what could that mean in the universe? Did they go somewhere?
Well, first of all, they said we're home.
We're home. Yeah, okay, yeah.
And second of all, it could mean technically anything. They could be back on Endor. They could be back on Tatooine, where you first saw them. It all depends. It looked like Tatooine to me. Also because that's where Max von Sydow's character and Daisy Ridley's character live. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. And that's also BB-8, the droid. Awesome droid. He's actually real. I don't know if anybody saw the Star Wars Celebration press conference, but he's an actual like animatronic droid that rolls around.
I didn't see the video of it, but I heard about it, and they were talking about how it works, how it's got like a magnet in there, and it keeps the thing on top, and it just rolls around. And the thing I want to say about that is that I'm really glad that they're kind of going with like the real life props and animatronics
definitely.
and whatnot.
There's been way too much CGI in past Star Wars movies.
Just, like, I'm sick of it, and I'm literally an animation student that works with the programs to make that stuff.
Yeah.
So, I'm kind of glad to see it going, them using, like, the robots and whatnot. Because it adds a different dynamic that you sometimes lose in animation.
Definitely.
Though I am a supporter of, jobs happening for animators. The other thing in there I wanted to point out there was the scene where he's talking and he's just like, yeah, we got powers, I got it, my sister's got it, you got it too. So that could be interesting. Like, is there a baby kid that happened? Some weird incestuous baby child?
Well, if anybody has read spoilers, which I have, not like super spoilers or anything, but Daisy Ridley is the daughter of Han and Leia, so it would only make sense that she's Force sensitive because of Leia.
I'm Force sensitive.
That's what it's called. Leave me alone.
Shut up! Don't make fun of my thing I like.
And there is also talk that the X-wing pilot that keeps showing up in all the trailers could also be Force sensitive. Which would be really cool, because I don't know much about that character. Yeah.
Do you guys want to hear my dad's review of the trailer?
Sure.
My dad's review of the trailer. He likes Star Wars. He's not like a diehard fan, but he likes Star Wars. He likes some of the films and has some of the merchandise. He was just like, it's just the same old thing. They're flying ships and, having lightsaber battles. It's probably not going to be that good. yeah, it's...
Like I said, I haven't watched either of the teasers.
Oh God.
Yeah, you should.
You're missing out, kid.
Yeah. Come to my house.
I'm not gonna come to your house. I don't even know where you live.
The podcast can't go for that long.
I honestly have
Adam, did I break you, or are you doing something?
This is my phone right now.
Oh, you're watching the trailer.
Holy crap, that was really good.
Also, that Stormtrooper armor, that armored Stormtrooper.
The one that...
The chrome armor?
Yeah.
She is a she.
She's a she?
Yeah.
Hot.
Damn.
Bounty hunter?
I don't know. But everybody was like, thank God that they put actual armor on her and not, like, just the boob plate and, like, the crotch plate and that's it.
That trope is, like, so overused.
Yeah. So if I want to get into Star Wars more, where would I start?
Oh, God, don't even.
We
don't have time for this in this podcast.
You start at the beginning. Knights of the Old Republic.
That is true. That is where you would start.
Mm-hmm. Wait, really?
Yes, the video game Knights of the Old Republic. I do have.
Beginning of the timeline, pretty much.
Tyler, we'll talk.
Yes, we will talk.
Phantom Menace. That's where you start. It's episode
1.
Kill yourself.
No. You disregard everything about the Phantom Menace and skip it completely.
Misa thinks it's alright. Please don't beat me, please. I'm sorry, please don't.
Kill yourself.
Can I do it in your bed?
No. No. What the fuck?
I'm not sure if he was worried about the idea of him killing himself in your bed or him doing it in your bed.
Yes.
Both. Ooh. Necrophilia. Only you're the one... I don't know how that would work.
I'm confused now. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's go forward.
Like I said, I don't know much about the movies. but I do already have Star Wars Battlefront pre-ordered.
Nice.
Oh, Battlefront. Such a letdown.
Yep, but
Not even out yet.
I mean, who hasn't done like the biggest stock you can on Mos Eisley?
Oh, no, I'm not talking about
like.
that. I'm talking about the new one.
Wait, why? Why is it a letdown already?
That's what I'm saying. Why? How is it a letdown?
Chico, what are you talking about? You got early access?
Out for another 6 months.
You got early access, Chico, and you didn't tell me?
No, there was a leak, I guess.
Holy, they got 6 months to fix whatever the problem is that you have.
True.
I mean, Xbox was saying, oh, you know, you can only play everything online when they first came out, and the internet had their outrage, and a month later, JK, guys, JK.
JK, LOL, BBQ.
Like, whatever your problem is, you rage about it enough, and it'll go bye-bye.
But the thing is, there's a difference between Microsoft and Battlefront. Also, who's doing the game?
DICE.
Okay, maybe. I thought it was EA.
Technically, it is EA.
Fuck, it's not.
EA gets everything.
But DICE is mainly developing it. It's just the EA title is getting put on it.
Either way, I've already got it pre-ordered, so...
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for it. I just, from what I've read, I'm kind of like... I went from, ooh, Battlefront to... Battlefront, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was with Y2K, A Postmodern RPG. Yeah, you know, I'm just throwing out games you probably don't know.
I've heard of that one.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah,
I've heard of that one, and I want it.
It is essentially hipster RPG.
But, oh my god, is it beautiful.
Yeah, I will say, it looks really nice. I actually watched a little bit of gameplay footage. One thing I like about this company, just, you know, getting off track, I think a reviewer, not one of the biggest reviewers, she asked if she could get a review copy of the alpha, and they're like, sure, here, go ahead, play it. Show people it. And she played it. It looks really nice, but I'm worried about its story. I'm not really sure. I mean, it's just the pre-alpha, so that could not be its full story. But, I don't know, I'm a little worried in the story department. I'm not sure how good that'll be. I'm not sure how well you will relate to the protagonist. Because he at times seems kind of like a douche. But, but yeah, so Star Wars The Force Awakens trailer 2 came out, and it was a good trailer. Anyone here going to see the film? I know we ask this every time.
Probably.
I might, depending. I'm not like the hugest Star Wars fan, but if
I'm going.
If the friends are going, I'll probably go with them.
I'm not a big movie person, so.
I won't be in the state. Actually.
Nerd.
Denial?
They might. No, I don't know, because if everything is lined up the way I think it's lined up, I will be in tech school for the thingy thing, December, like Christmas time. And they don't keep you there for Christmas. They send you home. So
yeah.
If you're home, we're going to see it.
But I'm not in the Air Force. Not at all. No, not me.
So, the next thing, another trailer that sparked a lot of interest, Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice. So,
I don't like superhero movies, so I can't comment.
You don't like superhero movies? Dude.
No, we had the...
Dude!
It's a long story. I do like superhero movies. I don't like all superhero movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you there. I'm not, like, I didn't lose it over the new Avengers film coming out. I wasn't that interested. I saw the first one, but everything else after that was just kind of like, meh.
Cough, cough, I still haven't seen the first one. Cough, cough.
Oh, you haven't seen the first one?
No.
I'd say if you're going to watch one, at least watch the first. But, I mean, I wouldn't say rush out to go get it. It wasn't, like, the best film I ever saw.
It's on Netflix, so I'll watch it sometime.
Yeah. But,
hey, well,
so, anyway, more on topic with the trailer. So, Batman vs. Superman, it's been a project that's been kind of, like, you know, really hush-hush, secret all this time. Like, very few details were released about it, other than, you know, cast, and then, like, a couple of promo shots of, like, the Batmobile. But other than that, it's been, like, really, like,
Isn't it,
nothing.
Ben Affleck?
Yeah, Ben Affleck. Who's playing Superman?
It's
Isn't
the
that that
guy
British
from
guy?
Man of
Same
Steel.
schmuck.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, he's coming back for it. So they put out the trailer, and I will say, though, I really liked the trailer. I thought it was a really well-made trailer. Have any of you seen the trailer?
I just watched
No.
it.
Nope.
I didn't know they made one.
Yeah, you guys check it out while I talk to Adam about this.
I don't know.
Don't tell me to live my life.
I'm
I
not a big Superman fan. So.
I'm not either, but
Can't stand Superman.
No, Superman's.
my dad
I don't like
is...
Man of Steel. Blame me if you must, half of the internet.
What, you didn't like it?
No.
I didn't see it. My parents saw it, and they didn't like it.
Yeah.
Because basically, you know, Superman, in his quest to save Metropolis, you know, blew up half of Metropolis.
Blew up half Metropolis. I liked him snapping Zod's neck. That was cool.
Mm-hmm. Remember his father there, no, don't use your superpowers to save us from the tornado.
Yeah.
It's a bad idea, Superman.
Snap his neck. Feel remorse. Next scene.
I just like this impression I gave to Pa Kent. No, Superman, don't use the superpower to save us from the tornado.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
But Dad.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I have to save the dog.
All right, Dad.
I saved the dog. Now I'm gonna die gracefully.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, I won't.
He didn't even try to run from the tornado.
No,
he just kind of
like,
stood there like a bitch.
No, it's not even like it didn't even hurt. He's just like, yeah, I'm dying.
I'm gonna save your dog, but rob you of a father figure. See you later,
Got that
kid.
dog.
This is literally how he died. He's just like, I'm dead.
YOLO. But
Didn't see it.
So stupid.
yeah, so
Oh man, spoilers. Sorry.
Oh,
I don't. I'm not
Spoiler.
seeing it.
Superman.
I wouldn't say.
Not only did Superman's dad die, but his fake dad died.
I was gonna say, well, yeah.
Sorry.
Technically, his dad dies. Yeah.
Superman, they're blowing up the planet. I'm gonna send you away for a while.
Just a little
Daddy
while.
loves you.
Daddy loves
Fake
you.
guy.
And the space sticks.
You know, while we're remaking Unfriended and 5 Nights at Freddy's, we need to remake Superman, but give everyone a Brooklyn accent.
Wait, we have
Daddy
to give
loves you.
we have to give Zod a Boston accent.
Even better Chicago accent.
Chicago accent.
Go Bears.
Go Bears.
Man, but
Back to the trailer.
yeah, I do want to say I really like the way the trailer was done.
Do you bleed?
Yeah, do you bleed?
You will.
That was really good.
I
I liked the false
I
god.
didn't think that was good. I think that was just like, okay,
I thought that was a good
sure.
one.
Except I'm gonna get the piss beat out of me because I'm Batman and I don't know
No.
his weakness is kryptonite.
No, what? No, Adam, have you read The Dark Knight Returns?
Batman's got a contingency plan for everything.
Have you read The Dark Knight Returns, Adam?
No.
Then you should right away, and you'll know how wrong you are.
Read it right now.
Yeah, read it right now. Just
Like,
exit out of the podcast. Go.
so I really don't know whether, like, when does he
It is
find this
possible
out?
for him to beat Superman. Because remember,
Well,
Superman does have a weakness.
No, I know. No, I'm saying, like, in this universe, we don't know if Batman knows that Superman's weakness is kryptonite.
Oh, in
I'm
this
saying
the universe of this particular
Yeah,
film.
no, I know he knows that weakness.
all right. Okay. I misunderstood.
No, I'm talking about this universe that has been created recently. We don't.
Well, Adam, no need to get hostile. Do you bleed?
Do you bleed? You will. No, I thought that was corny. And the bat suit looks angry. He's got a little angry
it looks
eyebrows.
angry. I find that kind of funny.
Angry eyebrows.
It kind of looks like how he does
It's scrunched up. It's all scrunched up like he's angry all the time. He's not angry all the time. He's just sad.
Yeah, he is.
Daddy died. He's sad.
I actually disagree with you. I think that line was a good line, and I think it might have been used in other media. It's actually I think it might be a famous line.
I don't know.
Yeah, I disagree with you on that.
Like, also the voice. Like, I just watched it, and I'm trying to remember the voice, but it's just like, it's kind of half between,
half Bale,
Christian, half Bale, half West. I'll go with. I don't know many other Batmans. The one from the video games, Who did the video games?
Who played him in the video games?
It's like a mix between that and Bale.
I don't know. I forget who played him in the game.
I mean, also Armor Batsuit.
Oh yeah, Armored Batsuit.
I know, but is he Iron Man now?
Well, you have to be to face the Man of Steel.
Except he has laser vision.
Lasers. The thing I'm curious about with this trailer, with the way the plot goes, I kind of want to know what Superman did to warrant all that backlash. Spray painting false god on his statue and
snapped another guy's neck. Oh.
Well, I mean, he did destroy Metropolis, so that's maybe a reason why.
But he's a hero. I mean,
like, I'd actually be completely fine with Man of Steel and him destroying the buildings if in this film people are really pissed off about it.
Oh,
they should be.
Yeah.
Well,
he destroyed my neighborhood.
Whenever there's an idolized figure, there's always going to be some people against
hate Spider-Man.
And also,
he never destroyed half a city.
Also, now that I'm thinking about it, why are people praising him like a god and he's just accepting of it?
I know.
Like from the trailer, it looked like people were reaching out to him, and he was just like, "Yeah, I fuck rock." Like,
see that
Superman doesn't do that.
I would actually think that would be an interesting portrayal for the character.
Never, but if we're gonna try and follow any comic book lore, he never does that. Never.
So he's the big blue Boy Scout. He's he's the humble American hero. All good. He's very humble.
Not even that. He's just a loner. He's supposed to be a loner. He's supposed to be in his fortress of solitude most of the time.
Yeah.
Like, I know
AKA his emo den.
Yeah, I know we're changing things. Like, even Man of Steel changed things with the snapping of Zod's neck, but...
Yeah. I mean, it would be kind of interesting to see, though, if they do portray him as, an arrogant hero. That would be... It kind of gives, a Watchmen type vibe, I want to say. Not fully, but, that kind of thing of, the superhero is kind of, going a little rogue.
Once we see Superman's dick, then it'll be Watchmen.
Whoa, buddy.
Oh, someone's got something they need to work out.
It's the little Man of Steel.
Oh, I'm just saying, that's the big thing I remember from Watchmen was the blue dude naked.
Dr. Manhattan.
So I'm doing some research here. This is it's kind of scary. This guy though, this is Clark Kent.
Yeah,
right?
That's him.
Yeah.
He looks a lot like Superman.
Oh, really? Nah, no, it can't be. Clark Kent, he's a nerd. He works at the paper. He can't be Superman.
Yeah, I think you're right, John.
You're crazy. It's probably Bruce Wayne. He's probably Superman.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne is Superman.
That would be weird.
That's also Batman. He's Superman and Batman at the same time.
Batman
he doesn't need to be Superman because he's Batman.
Batman riding Superman. Your argument is invalid.
Yes. Yes.
But I will say I'm not 100% sold in this film, but I will say this trailer got me a little more excited for it. Though I don't think it'll be as good as the straight-to-video release of The Dark Knight Returns, their adaptation of it.
What I really want is a movie version of...
Suicide Squad?
That's next.
No.
Hang on to that, Chica.
Oh, okay.
A movie version of Red Sun. That would be really fucking cool.
What? Oh, no, it was Red Dawn that they made.
Yeah, no, Red Sun is basically... What would happen if Superman crashed into Soviet Russia instead of America?
That's considered one of the best graphic novels of all time. So that would be a good adaptation.
That would be really cool if they got it perfect. But I need to read it still.
Yeah, Adam, if you either can't get your hands on a copy or don't feel like reading The Dark Knight Returns, I suggest you try finding the Dark Knight Returns direct-to-video animated film because one, it's really nicely animated, and two, it follows the comic really well.
Okay.
Really well. Having read that and then watching the film, I'm yeah, they basically got everything that was important.
I don't know. I'm gonna have a lot of Star
And Conan O'Brien has a voice role in it.
Maybe.
So that's a thing for you to check out.
Conan O'Brien.
There's a reason to avoid it.
No. Oh. Well, you're not a fan. You're not on Team Coco, Derek?
I'm not on Team anyone. I don't watch any of it. I don't have cable.
Oh. So Suicide Squad?
Yeah. So Suicide Squad, they recently put out a picture of all the cast members. I have that linked to you guys if you wanted to see it. They also have a list of everyone that's going to be playing all the different parts if you guys want to hear who the villains are that are going to be in it and who's playing them.
Jared Leto is the Joker.
Yeah, Jared Leto is the Joker. We have Slipknot being played by Adam Beach.
I thought you said Slipknot is playing villains.
Wait and bleed, man. Wait and bleed.
That's what I thought. That would have been amazing.
No, it's Hero Slipknot. I think he has like some rope abilities. I don't know. He sounds kind of lame. Captain Boomerang being played by Jai Courtney. Enchantress being played by Cara Delevingne, who's probably like this like magic woman thing. Katana being played by Karen Fukuhara, who has I think a katana. Rick Flag being played by Joel Kinnaman. Rick Flag, I believe, is like a ex-military guy. Harley Quinn being played by Margot Robbie. Y'all know Harley Quinn. Deadshot is going to be played by Will Smith. Old Will Smith. Fresh Prince going to be Deadshot.
Who's Deadshot?
He's like an archer, sharpshooter kind of thing. I'm pretty sure.
So
Hawkeye with guns is what that article describes him as.
Yeah.
But like, is this like actual DC?
Yeah, this is actual DC. These are all characters. They're just not.
And I want to know who Deadshot is in DC.
Yeah, check him out. I'm not too familiar on the Suicide Squad, but we got Killer Croc being played by Adewale Akinuye Agbaje. I probably butchered that. I'm sorry. El Diablo.
I don't think he's gonna see it.
Mm-hmm. He watches our podcast. He's our biggest fan. El Diablo played by Jay Hernandez, and that hero description is kind of interesting. He's a normal guy, but he's possessed by the spirit of a Native American dude, and when he falls asleep, the ghost possessing him takes over. It's kind of like, I read the description, I'm just like, what? And of course, Jared Leto as the Joker. So, I mean, one, I just want to know, like, are you guys excited for Suicide Squad? Do you even know what Suicide Squad is?
I didn't know
I'm
about
excited now because I saw Harley Quinn and she's hot.
Mm-hmm. Margot Robbie.
Of course.
Yeah, but
I'm going just for Harley Quinn.
A good Harley Quinn will be really good.
Yeah, and I don't think Harley Quinn's had a film debut yet.
I don't believe so. I think just cartoon.
Yeah, she's never been in any of the Batman films. So, yeah, she's not been in anything other than video games and in television.
She wasn't in the Joker one? The second one?
No, she was not in the Dark Knight. Because granted, Harley Quinn's a great villain, but in the world of that movie, I don't think she would have fit in as well. This universe of films, though, I would say she would fit in better because it's more closer to the comics.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm not fully sold on it because, one, the concept itself, from the comics as well, doesn't have me fully sold in the first place. Just, they got all these villains working for the U.S. government on, like, a covert mission where they're kind of forced into doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But people like, the Joker in here kind of are like, well, why? They would probably come up with some way of getting out of it.
Well, a lot of these people are, I'm pretty sure, anti-heroes, so it's kind of understandable.
I can understand a lot of these guys. The other issue I have is that some of these guys don't seem that interesting to me. Like Captain Boomerang. Does not sound like too enthralling to me.
How? How not?
He's got a boomerang and he's
Crikey!
Crikey!
Are you a captain? You throw a boomerang?
No, I am an alligator wrestler, though.
He's not private alligator wrestler. He's Captain Boomerang.
I like how Chico's a private alligator wrestler.
I am.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the big issue with this film. Is I'm not sure if these guys are going to be as compelling as other heroes and villains in other media. Like, all these guys just seem like, Hawkeye.
I think
to me,
part of the problem is it's a group of people. You don't have time for any character development for personal.
Yeah.
Any major character development. You've just got a group of people. You don't have the individual films and then the group coming together.
Yeah.
And then doing their thing, and then individual films.
Well, with Guardians of the Galaxy, they had 4 people in there, but I mean that's a good number that you can develop them all equally. Fantastic Four, there's 4. I can understand maybe even 5, but here we got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 people. That's a lot for a film. And having watched Inherent Vice, which had far too many characters for its plot, that can get kind of confusing at times, I feel, or not result in the best character development.
Well, I'm pretty sure it says here, correct me if I'm wrong, that a lot of these people are going to be introduced in Man of Steel. Or Batman v Superman.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it says...
I didn't know that.
Oh, no. I read wrong. It's just talking about...
I thought you were about to drop a bombshell on this.
No, it's in conjunction with Batman v Superman to build up to Justice League.
Yeah. I understand its role. It's just I'm not sure about these villains.
I'm reading up, and it's just it's basically everyone's nemesis. Like Captain Boomerang was Flash's nemesis.
You're going down, Flash. Boomerang misses. He so fast.
But then it comes back.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, he doesn't lose it, but still, it's not gaining much progress.
I don't know.
At least I still got it. Yeah, I'm not too excited.
This is basically the League of Shadows, Suicide Squad. I don't know. I really don't know much.
I'm bored. Next topic.
It looks pretty interesting, but
yeah, I mean the concept art looks really good in the photography and whatnot. And Will Smith.
Enough said. There you go. Move on.
Yep. All right. So Derek, Martin Freeman joining the Captain America Civil War cast. What's that all about? That seems crazy.
I don't know. I happened to find that article a few minutes before we started, and I don't know. I like Martin Freeman. I think he's a cool guy. I like a lot of the work he's been in. And that article that I found is just hey, yeah, he might be in the Civil War movie. No one knows who he will be. No one knows anything except there's a chance he could be in it.
Yeah. What do you think he would play in that kind of film?
I have no idea, to be quite honest.
Captain America's dad.
Yeah.
Dad America.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, the article says on about, hey, maybe he's Spider-Man, but I don't really think that's going to happen.
I don't see him being Spider-Man.
Because I feel like he's a little bit older than Spider-Man is usually portrayed as.
If Tobey Maguire nowadays is considered too old to play Spider-Man, I don't think he would...
I don't want Tobey Maguire anywhere near that role to begin with.
Well, I liked him in the first
again.
film.
I think what they really should do with Spider-Man, as I saw this idea somewhere, not tell him.
Oh, they cut his mic off. They got him. No, you can't leak it.
My mic died. Hang on a second.
Wait, no, this is how Unfriended started. His mic starts cutting out, and then he's gonna get murdered. Where did Adam go? Oh no!
No, Kitty was being a dildo.
Oh,
Kitty was being a dildo. I didn't want to get up, so I made Adam do it.
It's my life. Come here, cat. Quit being a dildo.
I want to see a kid. If you get the cat on camera, we're gonna get a bajillion views.
Make it the thumbnail.
Can I pick up this cat, Tyler?
Yeah, you can pick him up.
There's the dildo. There's that fucking dildo.
That one must be rough.
Where was I?
It's just a silhouette. Oh.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay. What I was saying was
So the NSA took you down.
Yeah.
DDoS. We've been DDoSed.
If they didn't say anything about who was playing Peter Parker, until like he actually like Peter Parker reveals himself on stage with Iron Man in the movie. It'd be hard to do, but it'd be cool. Like you don't actually know who's playing him until in the actual story.
And he comes from the ceiling, like upside down.
No, he does it on stage. He just, I'm Spider-Man, and then chaos ensues, and he's like, shit, that was a bad idea.
Yeah, like mug him. He was the wrong pick.
No, I think at that point, like somebody goes after his family because they're like, oh, you're Peter Parker. Okay, I know who your family is now. He's like, this was a bad idea.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Martin Freeman.
I don't know. Cool guy, cool universe, cool roles. There's so many roles he could play.
Total chill.
Coming back with Benedict Cumberbatch again.
Oh, buddy. Coming back with the Cumberbatch.
Speaking of cool, our last scheduled topic for the evening, lip sync battles with Jimmy Fallon, is actually going to be a television show on Spike. Or is it already? It's already a television show?
It had a few episodes already.
Yeah, but it is a television show now on Spike with LL Cool J as our host. Because when has he not hosted something?
When Neil Patrick Harris does it.
Yeah, true. It's one of those two all the time.
I mean, I don't know if any of you guys really watched any of it, but everything I've seen so far is pretty much funny.
I thought you didn't follow any of the late night guys like Fallon or
I don't.
O'Brien. But you just want to brought up the topic of lip sync battles that came from late night.
Yeah, I mean, it's LL Cool J now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because you're a diehard LL Cool J fan.
I watched the lip syncs only because Emma Stone did one, and so I watched that, and then I was like, oh, this is kind of funny, and then I started watching other ones. But I mean, so far what they've done with the show has been funny. They've had a good crew of people coming on: John Krasinski, Anna Kendrick, Emily Blunt, Terry Crews, Anne Hathaway. They've all been pretty funny. The only one I didn't care for was Mike Tyson. But his
cartoon show is funny.
I don't know. I didn't see that.
Actually, I would suggest watching it. It's not bad. It's a pretty good show.
Why do I not believe you?
No. It's a good show. I would say it's not the best cartoon ever, but it's better than other Adult Swim cartoons.
It's watchable.
Yeah, I will put on I will seek it out, put it on, and watch it and laugh, and then maybe watch a second one.
Bob's Burgers, though.
I need to give Bob's Burgers a second chance, because when it first came out, I didn't like it. But
I think it's hilarious.
Given that I watch Gravity Falls, and I know Kristen Shaw's in that too, I might check it out again, because I think...
her character is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
She is just like Mabel.
Yeah.
Funny.
I tried out another show, because, not because they said it was Mabel the character, but I found it initially, then later on people were saying this show is basically like if Mabel was the star role, and that's Star versus the Forces of Evil on Disney XD. Has anyone heard of that?
No. Oh, I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I watched it. It's not bad. Some episodes are a little weaker than others. It's not as good as say Gravity Falls or.
Yeah. I still need to try out Steven Universe.
Yeah, me too. I've not checked that out either.
I need to. But
I don't know.
I got summer coming up. I gotta catch up on all these TV
watch
shows.
Gravity Falls, Derek. You're the only one who doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't really watch much TV anymore. I have my shows that I watch, and every now and then I'll start watching another show.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really have that much free time anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah, granted. But if you ever find yourself with time and you want to check it out, I would say Gravity Falls is a good choice.
So good.
It's a really well-made cartoon. And it has a good story to it. The creator was going with the idea of he wanted to make The Simpsons meets Twin Peaks. And I think he did a good job.
I can see that. I easily see that.
So if that intrigues you, Derek, I would check that out.
I don't know what the hell Twin Peaks is.
You don't know Twin Peaks? David
Lynch?
It's not a very popular thing.
I don't know.
Well,
no idea what it is.
It's a cult thing.
It is a cult thing.
Actually, I was actually looking at a map earlier today that was it had listed. They had the United States and they had the most popular television show that takes place in that state for each one. And Twin Peaks was the most popular one for Washington.
Washington's a weird place, man.
Bro, Seattle's where everything is.
I know. I know.
Do you want to hedge a bet on a guess on which was the top one for New York?
Friends.
Ding, 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 ding. It
Boom.
is Friends.
Done.
Well, shit. Just drop
No
the mic.
hesitation.
Turd my ways.
Did they live in New York?
Yeah, New York City.
Okay.
Where was that 70s show?
Cleveland, wasn't it?
Which would be Ohio.
What was?
I forget what was Ohio in that.
You remember what Colorado was?
Oh, on the list, South Park.
Oh,
Of course. Of
South
course.
Park, definitely.
Well, duh.
What else is in Colorado in terms of shows?
Pop.
Let me check something really quick.
Adam, that's not a show. That's a
Shh. Weeds.
Weeds.
Weeds was in California.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yes.
'Cause that was before Colorado legalized it, that show.
Yeah.
Right.
What about Orange is the New Black?
I don't know.
Where is that? I don't know. I've
It's
never
a
watched
president.
that show.
Doesn't really take place. I mean, it takes
Armenia.
place in the state, but
Armenia.
takes place in the Gulag up in Siberia.
Yeah.
Where all the women have sexy time.
In jail.
I'm trying to figure out where Community takes place, because I know it takes place somewhere in like the Colorado area, but I don't remember exactly what state.
That's another show I need to watch. I need to watch Community.
Community is a really good show. I would recommend
we'll
that.
trade. You watch Gravity Falls, I'll watch Community.
Where has either of you watched Sons of Anarchy yet?
No.
You need to.
God, you have to.
I don't like the tough motorbikers that make me feel inadequate.
You should, because
They're really
bad.
not. They're not like super tough. They're just really good at killing people.
Yeah, unlike me.
I mean, you just need a
Is
gun.
that something you want to strive for?
Like, I actually will tell you, if there's like a bug in my house, I won't kill it simply out of just I feel bad.
Wow.
So that's how.
We need to get some testosterone.
You are much
in your
stronger
body.
than I, John.
If this is spider, I'll just be like, I mean, I don't want to crush it because, like, you know, it's been living its life all good and whatnot. It's gonna be a smushy end. I don't want to let it die peacefully.
And lay babies in your hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'll have the nest going. I can be the mama spider.
Oh God.
Getting a restraining order, John.
I could be the next Spider-Man.
Ha 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 ha. But don't.
Oh. Fat John.
John.
You still racking your brain on where Community takes place?
Yes.
Did you go to Wikipedia and figure it out?
I am, but it
Takes
doesn't.
place in Greendale.
Yes, Greendale Community College. But where's Greendale Community College?
Could be a.
In California.
You know, just switch the show you watch to China, Illinois, so you know where it takes place.
Is that show good?
I have not watched it, but I do like his like early projects on like what do you do? He did a couple like rap songs with his character Baby Cakes before he got an actual show, and they were pretty funny. I haven't watched the actual show itself though. It looks okay. It doesn't look like my cup of tea, but
it's in the first line. Oh my God, it's Colorado.
All right, we'll believe you.
It is Colorado. It is. It's literally the second line of the Wikipedia article. I just skipped it.
You missed it.
Where is it?
Like it's not gonna be a blurb.
Yeah.
All right. So, I think that's it. Unless we have anything else we want to talk about quick.
Nope.
Do the Star Wars countdown again, because we always do that at
It's
the end.
225 days.
Yeah, it hasn't changed, Adam. Well,
I mean, it has, technically.
It passed midnight, so yeah.
224 days.
We talked about it, because...
But we always do it at the end. It's tradition!
Yep.
We do it whenever we do it. It's not a certain day.
Man, I can't wait till like Chico gets. I can't wait till after the film happens and Chico just gets lost from now on. He just has nowhere to check the next thing.
They're going to be
announce.
No, because then there's 7,
movies.
and then there's 2 spin-offs, and then there's 8, and then there's 2 spin-offs, and then there's 9 and 2 spin-offs, and then whatever's after that.
Yeah, milk that cash cow.
I heard one of them was going to be about Boba Fett.
Yep.
Nice.
That was going to be rated X.
Star Wars.
That'll be cool.
Alright, so this has been an episode of the Essential Nervous System podcast. If you like what you saw here today, you can hit us up with a subscription down below. You can click that little button, click it like a madman, or madwoman, and, subscribe to us because we're cool.
I feel like a mad woman. I'm not even a woman.
Yeah, damn straight.
That's what the
there's
Red
no
Apple
gender
L
roles
do
here.
to you.
We can be whatever gender we want.
We need to have a woman on this show.
We already do, Adam. That's why we invited you.
Every party needs a pooper.
Haha.
Also, if there's any topics in here you wanted to jump to, in case you started up there and I want to see what happens at the end, you can always
Nothing good. Nothing happens at the end.
You can click down below and jump to a part in the video, as well as check out some exterior articles on stuff we talked about today. If there's anything cool you think we should talk about in our next podcast, leave that in the description. Well, not in the description, but in the comments. And we may talk about it next time if we can organize one. We're gonna try and do these more frequently since summer's on the way. We're all less busy, and it should be fun.
You.
Well, I'll be less busy.
That's all that matters.
Yep. As long as the guy recording is less busy, we'll be all good.
Hey.
Sunshine and rainbows. So from that, we're Morningstar Studios, and we will see you next time. See you later.
Goodbye.
Oh. See ya.
Whoa, groping.
Finger waving.
Oh God, John.
I think that's called rape.
Please edit that out.
Nope.
That was
Staying in.
terrifying.